1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 more games before we enter the playoffs. So yeah, man, going up against the Houston Rockets, and hopefully we could continue our winning streak. We're 64-0. They're 44-20. So hopefully we can breeze through March, because March is a really long season, man.
Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome everyone to Noche en Avia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me, or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough, but that's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Westbrook.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Harris in at the 1. Clark, this is a game you and I have been looking forward to for a long time. 2 teams that have been absolutely terrific of late.
Yeah, you look at these teams, Kevin, and they play together. They play for each other, which is always great to see. But you know what? Something's got to give tonight. It should be quite a show.
Ready with your popcorn, buckled in, harnessed in, ready to go?
Ready to roll.
That bucket in no time at all.
Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. Excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Harden, no good. Here are the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Harden kicks to Green. Kuzma against Harden. Another miss by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green finds Harris. A fadeaway, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Now, here's Westbrook. 35 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one, good.
Can't forget about the mid-range Jay Cousins rising up with confidence from there.
It's Harden with the drive. lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
LeBron's shot is good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Gray, you think he needs to do to bolster his team?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn.
Boy, he is piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And so here is Houston after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their own shot.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Lakers leading by 6. Harris outside. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Capella, and another basket for the Lakers.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Harris against Westbrook. And here's Green outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. Bradley's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Harris. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Capella. Davis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House is checked in for Green. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Here is McGee. Following the score by Houston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
.130 left here in the opening quarter. Puts it up from 12, and that one's good. House.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Here is House. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here is Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good on the shot.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And he makes that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Puts it up. Misses off the left eye. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Super positive.
Is elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. We have a window that goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. In a moment here, we'll take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Shots good by McLemore. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And those late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
6 on the shot clock. House the pass to McLemore. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 13. Kuzma finds Bradley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
The Rockets shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Passes it to McLemore. Here is House. Houston moving the ball around. Gordon against Bradley. Outside, House. The offensive rebound, Chandler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Chandler's got his first 2 points.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And Harris subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. PJ Tucker comes in for Davis. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Daniel House. And James Harden is subbed in for Eric Gordon. From deep Harden, Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Cousins. Shoots over Capella, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Green. 6 points here for Cousins.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for McLemore. Lakers leading by 15. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Capella, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Capella's got his second basket of the night. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Tucker. Cousins trying to free himself up. Again, Los Angeles.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Westbrook passes to Green. And the rejection by Cousins. Capella against Cousins. Tries again. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Harris kicks to Green. James left side. Shoots over Tucker, and the Lakers take on 2 more.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
And here's Westbrook. He has 6. Dishes it to Tucker. Caldwell Pope against Westbrook. Green up on top. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Westbrook following the 3 by the Lakers. Over Caldwell Pope. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Green passes to LeBron. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Now, here is Harden to end the run. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. After a solid quarter of play, they held a 10-point lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, Kenny. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they got a ton of issues. Allow way too high percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces. Do they even want to be there?
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And with Clint Capella, it's easy to see what an important piece of this team he is.
Yeah, it really is, guys, because when he's off the floor, there's a clear difference in how his team plays. I mean, he fits in so well and gives the Rockets exactly what they need, finishing at the rim out of pick and rolls, and then a terrific rim protector as well.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the Rockets pick up 3, Kuzma finds Cousins. Shoots over Capella, and there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game.
He's gonna be lit.
He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation when he's ready to fire when he catches.
Nailed from 3-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Los Angeles leading by 20. From deep, Green. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Harden, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Green deciding where to go with it. It's good from long range. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now a timeout called by Houston. It seems the guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shots importance in the game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Bradley comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Harris. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella. Deontay Davis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Andy House is checked in for Gerald Green. And McLemore is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Houston. Bradley can't get it to go. Harden against Bradley. And Houston again with the bucket.
And you know, Kevin, Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
And here's Bradley from three. Trains the three-pointer. Bradley's got 8 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Harden dishes to Davis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Kuzma against Davis. And it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. McLemore with the ball. Shoots over Kuzma. McLemore, no good. It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by McLemore. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to House. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
So it's the Rockets now. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. McLemore, no good. 1:19 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Davis. Harden against Bradley. There's McLemore. Got a piece of it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. It's Bradley on the wing. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Rondo. Nice D from Chandler.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Rondo, good.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now Harden passes it to House. Over James. And that one released in time, but no good.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Make sure I
on with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth.
There we go.
DeMarcus. Then it's Medius, Caldwell, Pope, and that's Laker 5. And here is Los Angeles now. West. With his 3. We're running 40%. Here's Gordon, and the shot goes in. Gordon's got his first point of the night.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you'd like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense.
The pass to Daniels. Back to Cook. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Clark, and the basket is good. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Dudley. Fans are always trying to distract the opposing players during free throw. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of it, at least in my opinion.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Frazier. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Frazier's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Daniels. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Dudley. And that one's good by Clark.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dudley's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope finds Cousins. And another basket for the Lakers.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Frazier outside. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, it's been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Cousins.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Houston moving it around.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Daniels from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Cousins. And stolen by Cousins. And here is Dudley. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
McLemore, the pass to Hartenstein. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And that one misses. And here is Los Angeles now. Cook kicks to Caruso. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to McLemore. Back to Frazier. There's the 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. I'm just trying to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Alright guys, we won against the Houston Rockets, so now we just gotta go ahead and go against the Denver Nuggets. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 games before we reach the end of, no, we got 8 games. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 games, man. So we're going against the Denver Nuggets. Y'all can see we're going up against the Denver Nuggets. We're 65-0. They 31-34. But on the next episode, we'll be going up against the Denver Nuggets. Stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Trying to post something every day, every week. And yeah, man. Catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe.